So now we are face to face with Buddha. But what he talked about was a spontaneous happening of self-realization. And he said you prepare yourself, all the time he said you prepare yourself for self-realization and try to watch everything without desire. This was just preparation for Sahaja Yoga he was talking about. But as you see, all the Buddhists today, if you see them, you'll be amazed that they are neither here nor there. You just don't know how to place them, how to understand them, how to make them feel what Buddha taught or Zen's taught. They are not in a condition to understand anything. It's like, you see, the brain of a person who is having all kinds of thoughts, like all the pebbles in one little pot making noise. God knows which one is making which noise. And that's why today you find here is one Lama who was a guru of Hitler. Imagine. Hitler's guru was Lama. Now this Mr. Lama is going round the whole world. This is wrinkles which can be counted one by one and asking for money. Why does he want money for? He is the one who ran away from Tibet, from Lhasa. And while running away, he carried such a lot of gold with him that he could not carry. So half of it he dropped it in the river, and with the half of it he reached India. With the half of it already, he has made a huge big Buddha of gold. He has too much gold with him. And the rest of the gold that was salvaged was taken to Russia, to China, where I have seen it myself. Amazed. He had gold beer mugs, what you call them, the huge big things like that, real gold, and such big plates of real gold for eating food. Imagine, Buddha talked of detachment, and they had everything in gold or silver of a very expensive quality. If you see their clothes and all that, you'll be amazed. Though they wore all those things as robes of renunciation, but whenever they sat in their own courts and things like that, inside all that they wore, inside wore all those dresses which were very heavily done with real gold, with pearls and things. Because I've seen with my own eyes, I was amazed. So it is like somebody who says, oh, I must get detached, now I'm going to the seashore. I'm going to sit there and meditate. There he goes and makes a compound round himself. So ask him why he made a compound. Maybe thieves might come in. I mean, you are detached, what does it matter? If a thief comes, he'll take you away, so what? You are there. Doesn't matter, you can go with the thief, you can go with anyone. Why are you worried about the thief if you are detached? No, you see, I'm also worried that there might be pickpockets. So why are you worried about pickpockets? Because maybe I have some money with me here, and I have my bank account, and I have my other things with me. So I'm rather worried, see, that the thief might come. So why do you talk of detachment? Why do you talk of sannyasa? So this kind of a nonsensical sannyasa started after Buddha died, which was so very shocking. This led people to think that you can wear any time an orange dress and then you are a sannyasi. If you wear an orange dress, you become Buddha and you become a detached personality. Now you can announce to the whole world that I am a detached personality. And what is your background? Nothing. I just was born out of this Mother Earth. I am sitting here nicely like Buddha. So people stupidly start giving them money. So they get the money. But actually the background is that the fellow might have come out of the jail in India. for burglary or something like that, and now sitting down here as Buddha. How will you wake up? Buddham Sharanam Gaccham. So what we have to do is to establish ourselves in Buddha. That is to establish within ourselves in our spirit. Unless and until we are established in our spirit, we cannot understand the intricacies of all the ignorance that we have around. So the best way to understand Sahaja Yoga is to establish yourself in the spirit. But those who are not intelligent, those who are stupid, those who are selfish and greedy, do not see this point. They do not like it if a leader tells them that you must establish in Sahaja Yoga, that you should have your spirit manifesting. They don't want to listen to that. They want to be in the group of Sahaja Yogis because they don't want to be lonely. They would like to sing songs, music, everything in Sahaja Yoga because they want somewhere to fit in. Because they want an identity, they call themselves Sahaja Yogi. But this identity is a false identity. You have to be identified with your spirit. That is the part is Buddham Sharanam Gaccham. The second is Dhammam Sharanam Gaccham. What is Dhammam? Is Dharma. What is our Dharma? Is Vishwa Nirmal Dharma. That means now we have become universal beings. We are no more Indians, no more Africans, no more English, no more French. We all have become now Sahaja Yogis who are the citizens of Kingdom of God. We have no other identification. This is our Dharma. We are now leading a universal life. But Sahaja Yogis are not like that. Still, so many of them still identify themselves with some localized stuff. Now when we think of universality, we have to understand that's not only the religion or a country that separates us, but also a kind of equality. For example, if there are people who are Rajogunis, who are very active, right-sided people, they'll combine together. They may fight later, but they combine. Then the people who are left-sided will combine together. But both of these should cling on to those who are trying to ascend, who are in the center. And there where we fail very much. Our associations and our understandings of each other is deluded by our ignorance, and we cannot understand who is for our ascent and who is for our benevolence. This happens with us in so many ways. We are universal beings and our culture is Sahaja culture. We have given up all our nonsensical cultures. In every religion, in every country, we are seeing the nonsense of our culture. So we believe in the spontaneous culture of Sahaja Yoga. So we are universal beings. And in this state of being universal being, you have to develop your collective consciousness. As first one is for individual, Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. I surrender myself to Buddha. The second one is the one I I surrender myself to the collective, in the sense into the dharma, the essence of the collective. Now what is the essence of our collective? What binds us together is Vishwa Nirmal Dharma, the pure religion of the universe. So once you understand that this is the thing that binds you to each other, you must understand how important it is to keep to Vishwa Nirmal Dharma. In so many ways, I have been able to tell you what is Vishwa Nirmal Dharma. So, we have to understand the full content of the dharma that we are following, and also to reflect it back to see, are we really following this religion? But in falsehood I have seen, like somebody is a Christian. Every Sunday he'll get up, dress up nicely, go to the church, get up 3 times, 4 times, sing songs, this thing, do everything, pay the money to the priest, pay to the church, pay to that, and then he thinks he has done the job. Very religiously he'll go and confess. Muslims very religiously will do some things which we cannot really understand. As I was told that people try to crucify themselves as a drama, of course, but they do it just to protect Christianity, I think, and to crucify God knows what. Then there are people in India who are following Hinduism, and the first principle, the basic principle of Hinduism, that there is spirit in everyone. So how can you have caste and subcaste and this and that? If everybody has the spirit, you can't have caste, subcaste, you cannot have division like that. So what we find in every religion, there are problematic things. But once you come to this pure religion, then you see the essence of it. And the essence of it is that we are all spirit and we are all related to each other. We are part and parcel of the whole. So you go to the collective. So at the end he said, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. This is a very important one. Is the most important thing is this Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. For example, we say that you surrender yourself to collectivity. What does that mean? What does that entail? As I was talking to your leaders here, I said all of you should form one collective unit, the Sangham.